Hey everybody, this is Ray Carsillo, reviews and previews editor for Electronic Gaming Monthly, and no, that was not me waving there. I'm the dude who is sliding into action there and shooting bullets at the giant Gatekeeper robot here in Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet, which drops Xbox One, PS4, PC on February 23rd, of course, from Bandai Namco. This was one of the games we saw at the Bandai Namco 2018 New Year's Showcase that happened a little while ago in San Francisco. And I'm not gonna lie, so I'm somewhat familiar with the anime, of course, of Sword Art, which is, if you're not, it's about kids who go into a virtual reality world and start playing this virtual reality game, this MMO virtual reality game, and then basically the company says, you're trapped here in the game now, and if you die in virtual reality, you die in real life. You know, if the mind dies, the body dies with it, so it's kind of this one-to-one link. So it's all these kids who are, you know, trying to get out of this world, or some people are, of course, taking advantage of it and doing things they couldn't do otherwise. And this is the 5th game in the video game series, Sword Art Online. Of course, plays into the anime, and it takes place around or just after the 2nd season of the anime. And it's got a lot of new things in it. First of all, if you're a fan of the franchise, the first thing you'll probably notice is guns. This is the first time they really have a traditional third-person shooter action going on. It's in this series, so that's a huge addition. And my character here has, as you see, like an assault rifle and also like a Gatling gun as we face this giant robot. I'm not gonna lie, the guns kind of give it a feel where it almost like Borderlands in a way, especially as you see the damage markers there popping off the monsters and whatnot. So if you're not as familiar with the series, but you like that third-person, well, in this case it's third-person, but you like that shooter action RPG kind of gameplay, this definitely felt very, very satisfying and felt very, very intuitive. As you see me dashing around the battlefield, as you see the monster's weak point is its back, so I'm trying to get to its backside. Also, even though it's level 55, I believe for this demo I was much, much higher level than it. So that's why I really kind of never... Some of my buddies, you're with 3 people in your group who are played by the CPU, in this case, who are actually from the anime. They'll go down once or twice and I'll revive them, but I kind of, even getting hit by a bunch of missiles here, kind of don't really never get into any real danger. There's also, you can also give those CPU teammates commands. You can tell them to heal you. You can tell them to attack your target. You can tell them to stand down. You can tell them to fend for themselves. There's a lot of different options there. Besides the guns, your character also has like special abilities usually tied to each gun. Like you'll see over the course of this battle, I'll throw like a couple of ion grenades. Also that slide that kicked off the video was one of the special abilities. Which is a good way to cover ground while still doing damage. And this is a bit of a long battle. I mean, if you notice, like, the Gatekeeper has 3 life bars. He has 3 bars of health. Even though he's pretty easy, all he does is kind of shoot missiles and a couple of lasers and kind of just try and kick you. And you see here I'm going to get hit by missiles, you know, more missiles. You know, it's a bit of a, I don't want to say grind, but definitely, like, you have to whittle his health down and kind of, so I'm curious to see when the actual final game finishes, and when it's ready, actually, at the end of in a month, actually, you know, how this section of the game would actually play out. But I'm not going to lie, it felt really, really good. Also, if you're familiar with the anime, you're probably asking, who the heck is this? This character that you're playing. The character that you play as in this game, this is also a first for Sword Art. You can create your own protagonist. So in this case, this is a custom protagonist, and the characters will talk to you. The other characters from the anime will talk to you as if you're a new person who has plugged into the game and is just trying to experience and survive the world of Sword Art Online. And I think that's really a nice addition for, like, especially like somebody myself, like I said, who is relatively familiar with the anime, but has never really played the video games. So I think that's a great way to kind of lower the barrier of entry for this series. So I'm actually looking forward to this when it comes out in February. But that's it for me. I'm going to let you enjoy the last couple of minutes of this video. This boss fight was not super long or super hard, as you can tell. But it was a lot of fun. It felt really, really good. And again, if you like action RPGs and you like shooter RPGs, I think you're going to definitely enjoy. I think this might be the time to give Sword Art Online a shot if you haven't before, because I know I am. So Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, this has been Ray Carsillo, EGM's Reviews and Previews Editor. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, do all that fun stuff. And if you want, go check us out at egmnow.com for more news, reviews, and previews. Take it easy.
なかなかいいアイテムね。応援してます。おめでとう。やるわよ。レイちゃん、助かったわ。サポートは任せてくれた。ありがとうです。やるわよ。